Hello, this is Torsten. I'm addressing the source code group. I have thought about prioritization and planning, and I want to share my thoughts and ideas. So in the past, what we have done is we've typically created a planning issue. It looks like this. And I've recently added basically the key themes that tell the story, what the certain milestone is about. What this gave us is a clear view on a specific milestone, but it didn't give us a clear view of what's coming after that milestone and after that milestone. So we didn't have a very good predictability and view of, let's say, what's coming in the next 3 months. And I hope that we can change this. And here's my proposal how to do this practically. And really consider it only a proposal. Please criticize it and let's work with it together so that we can make this better. So the idea is that we use this epic under which we had linked those different planning issues, and that we use that for our a bit more long-term planning. As I said, the goal should be that we have a prioritized backlog that will carry us 3 milestones. And basically we have 2 lists in here, and what is higher in the list has a higher priority. Very simple. And by the way, this is really nice. If you think this one is higher, you can just move it up, right? So this is a nice functionality of the issues that you can move these lists up and down. For each entry, we should have enough information that we can easily assess the priority and compare 2 entries and say which one is more important. In many cases, it will be enough to have the title and maybe also the labels. In some cases, we want to add additional information like, this is addressing a specific customer risk, something like that. And what also very helpful is, of course, the effort, right? So we need to know for the planning how much effort it is so that we know, does it fit into the capacity? And I add the effort just as a simple number after the title. Yes, so we want to prioritize given the guidelines from the company around next prioritization. We want to prioritize features and bugs and maintenance separately, and so that we can look at that we can make a deliberate decision on what should be the percentage of features and what should be the percentage of bugs and maintenance. I think the mix we have to find for our group, we are more mature than many others. So I expect there is less feature work happening than for a team that is, starting a new category that's all feature and no maintenance, of course. We'll have to find that right mix for us. Then I think we need to distinguish 2 types of bugs. Those bugs that reduce risk are typically labeled with availability limit, security, and info-dev, and those that address customer issues. And I think in the recent month, we have focused a lot on the first one, and we need to find a good balance between these 2 types of bugs. Then, of course, we want to honor our GitLab value collaboration, and we have other teams in the company that need our help, and we will make our best to prioritize that work as well. And then finally, this goes a bit beyond prioritization. We can put tentatively a milestone. So of course, if something is deliverable, that milestone is set and it's likely to happen in that milestone. Of course, this is not a commitment, as we know, but then we have those things that are farther in the future, and we could even say, okay, this is going to happen in 15.4, and this is more tentative, and we should aim to get that right better in the future. So this is about prioritization. Then the next question is, how do we plan a milestone? So here's my proposal. When we start this planning, we first mark all the issues that are likely to slip with a red dot so that we are aware of it. Then we uncheck all the boxes here. These boxes we can use, or this is the idea, we use them just for the planning, just to facilitate discussion between me and the engineering managers. What do we want to add to the milestone? And basically, we go through each list, and let's say we make a plan for 50-50, features 50% of the capacity and bugs 50% of the capacity. And then we would just go top down and mark those that we want to add. Here, for instance, yeah, I've added those already. But you can imagine I would just add those, and then we count the number of wait story points. And once we've reached, for instance, those 15 points, that would be half the capacity of the backend team, we would stop, and we would make that the plan for the milestone. And probably we would do that in 2 separate steps for front end, for backend, as we have done in the past. And once we're happy with our checkboxes here and we think, okay, this is a good plan for 15.3 in this case, we would label these as deliverables and also add the proper milestone and remove the 15.3 from all those that didn't make it in. And for instance, change it to 15.4 or something else, right? That's basically it. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, I forgot. Then once we've made that plan, I would create such a planning issue here. And this is more for the purpose of storytelling what's going to happen in the milestone for the benefit of the team and also for the benefit of the customers, so that it's a bit clear what are the themes of the milestone. And that would be the main purpose of this. All right, let's see how this works.